So Bernard, what are those adjustments that you think he needs to make? You emphasize the positives, and you said sometimes conditioning could be.
Well, we already know. If you watch the fight, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
no, I'm sorry.
What enhancements would you, looking back as a fighter and not as the Golden Boy executive, what adjustments would you have liked to have made?
I'm going on a road trip, and 90% of things that I react and speak on that has to do with boxing itself, I know how to quickly separate myself from being the business side of Golden Boy, and I'm glad you said that and mentioned that up. And the spit game that I just put down the last 15, 20, 10 minutes here was basically strictly on my experience as a boxer. We're going on a road trip. Back to that. Before I go on a road trip, if I'm smart, I'm gonna check the tires. But the main thing, I'm gonna check that needle on the gas tank. You know what? I'm gonna check that needle, right? If I'm in LA and I gotta go to Phoenix, I'm gonna go on quarter tank. So before we do anything, you gotta see if what? Gas in the car. And enough gas in the car. Canelo won the last 2 rounds with no question. But it was body language that made others. See, sometimes body language, in boxing you gotta become on stage, and that ring is a stage, in case you didn't know. I'm not picking on you. I'm picking on an older guy now. In case you didn't know, boxing is a stage. When a fight is so close, judges are human. You don't know if they're looking at whether they like your sneakers, your boxer shoes better than his, so I give it to you. They would never say it, but they're human. And guess what? Sometimes you got to be an actor in there. And you dead tired, but I can't let you know. It's called bluffing. You got Ali was hurt. See, this is boxing at its true form of science. Ali was hurt, out on his feet, George Foreman. Yeah, that's all you can do. What Ali was doing when he did that? Messing with his head. It was times in my career I was hurt from a body shot. Oh man, that was, but I couldn't show you non-verbals. I had to show you no verbals. So when they see this tape and they hear it from me personally, this is jewels that I'm dropping for the world, for all the young fighters. Even the ones that's middleweights understand that, look. In the game of boxing, you gotta learn when to hold, you gotta learn when to duck, you gotta learn when to do this, you gotta learn when to do that. And guess what? Most important thing is, you gotta learn how to survive. Because you got 12 rounds mostly in the championship fight, 10 rounds in the contender fight, and then the rest is all really learning process. Because you ain't in college until you get a 10 round under your belt. You can't even get rated until you get 10 rounds under your belt. So come on, man. We forgot the fundamentals of the ground base of what? A professional. Because you got your license, that don't mean you can drive. But if you got your license, you're an experienced driver, now you're talking to me. Why do you think the insurance for a young 16-year-old is higher than a 27-year-old? Science, jewels. So it's the same thing in anything else. I don't even harp on age. Canelo's 25. Triple G is 35. We'll wait on it. But I want to do this rematch right away because guess what? Like I said before the Canelo fight, you would ask Eric Gomez right there, he did. Bernard told us, to Stephen A. Smith, he said it to Stephen A. Smith, that Canelo was ready. No, Triple G was ready, that Canelo was ready to get him. And we got to get him now. That's why we shocked everybody. We know the last fight, everybody stayed still, and we announced it, caught all the media off guard, right or wrong. He was there. I said, yo, man, he ready. Are you sure? No, he's ready. Get him. I said, he's ready, man. This guy don't have no plan B. He never needed it. He in New York City at 12 noon in Manhattan with no reverse in his car. We got to get him. Stay tuned to chapter 2.
Can you comment on Andre